Hi, it's Susie from Pink Diamond Guide. How is everybody today? I've got to tell you, there's something about when the sun comes out and the day is warm that just lifts my spirits. And where we live in beautiful Hervey Bay here in Queensland, Australia, the weather is beautiful at the moment. It's just so lovely to step outside and get some sunshine on your skin and feel that warmth after what has felt like it's been, and I'm talking emotionally, it's felt like a long winter. There's been some big challenges to get through. But what I'm, experiencing is more lightness in the energy already, from my perspective. But I do want to note that there's an energy that's got, I don't even know what I want to call it, maybe a bit of a firecracker energy. I get the feeling it would not be hard to trigger people at the moment. To me, it feels like there's a bit of when you set the fire, you're just waiting for the match. The tinder is set and it's waiting for a match to get it to burn. That's the energy that I'm feeling. So it'll be interesting to see sort of how this energy plays out. It definitely doesn't have the weight that the energy had before, but it definitely has a different feeling of intensity playing out around it. Now, we do know we've had those shifts from we've had Mercury and Venus move into Sagittarius, which is a welcome relief from those heavy energies of those planets being in Scorpio. So let's have another dig at that energy and see what Spirit has to tell us. First, we'll read from the perspective of Divine Feminine. Then we'll have a look at Divine Masculine. We'll shift the energy to go Divine Masculine, thinking of Divine Feminine, what's across that bridge. And we'll finish with some Divine Love Oracle. Sounds like we can get ourselves a reading. Let's have a crack. Righto. Yeah, look, first card out, Ten of Wands, that feeling like we're wanting to lay down the burden and the energy's a bit lighter. Ten of Cups, right? It's definitely in and the Two of Cups comes out. Righto. What is the challenge? Knight of Swords. And the advice from Spirit, interesting one, is the Five of Cups. And the likely outcome, the Knight of Wands. Can't even make that up, right? The Knight of Wands. That feeling like we've got a bit of a divine spark or wanting to charge into a situation. That's the energy that I'm definitely, I would suggest we're picking up that energy for sure. All right, what have we got underneath of it? We've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Five of Wands, the Strength card, the Temperance card, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. What story have you got to tell, Divine Feminine? Today, Spirit, what have we got? Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Temperance energy. Look, it's an interesting energy because it has been, remember what I was just saying, it's felt like it's been a long winter. Even, I know that we're sitting in, wherever we are in the world, we're experiencing summer and winter differently. I'm talking about emotionally. It feels like it's been a long winter emotionally, where we've been in energy that might have felt cold or distant or disconnected. And, it feels like the sun wants to come out again, like the universe wants to be a little bit more charitable to the way that we're working in bringing us into balance. So, this Knight of Pentacles energy, it is a slow energy. It gets up every day and it just works and grinds. And it is, when we've got this level of charity coming at us as well. So the energy is moving towards us. We have been making progress. The Knight of Pentacles does make progress, but it's been a slow journey, hasn't it? Even though we've felt like we've been receiving gifts on some level, like as part of our ascension journey, the ideal condition on an ascension journey is to improve your station, spiritually speaking. So, it feels like we've had a long, slow journey with regards to what the energy is. But here, look, the push has been to bring us into balance, to bring us into an energy of alignment. And I think what I'm feeling is this energy of really, that's it, that temperance energy of going, it's a temperate energy, but it's also waiting for a spark. It's like everything's set and waiting. It's temperate, it's balanced, because it's been a long, slow journey to get into this energy. It's like there's this energy of anticipation almost over the top of what this long, slow journey into balance has felt like. But when you feel balanced and then you step outside and, you feel the sun on your skin, you feel the lightness of the energy. And we've had the shifts into Sagittarius where it's like a more, it has more freedom about it, this energy, than Sagittarius does. It wants to move, it wants to explore, it wants to get out and about. It's got a big heart, this Sagittarius energy. It's a very, very buoyant energy, and we're looking at big picture and broad ideals. And it's been a long, slow journey to get into feeling like we can open ourselves up to that energy. But the Knight of Pentacles has done the work, because we've been getting the lessons all the way along, which will bring us into a state of balance. What's the next push from underneath the deck? We've got the Strength card, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Again, I say you don't need strength if you don't have a challenge. So here we do have some kind of friction in the energy. It's kind of what I'm alluding to. It's like, to me, it's like, don't get into arguments at the moment. It's not worth your time and energy. I think that you'll be able to handle it capably, sure, the Queen of Swords, but do we really want to be getting into arguments right now? But I would suggest that if you are being challenged, that you've got everything that you need to say your piece. And there's not a lot of emotion behind how this energy is stacked, is there? It's like going, you know what, I've really been through it. I'm balanced in my approach to how I'm moving forward, and that's why I'm able to draw inner strength. That's why you shouldn't pick a fight with me right now. This Five of Wands energy. You remember I opened the reading saying it feels to me like there's a bit of like a tinderbox waiting for somebody to light a match. Is this our tinderbox sitting there, our Five of Wands? And it's this energy, how I'm reading it is going that you will not hesitate to swing your sword on anyone who's challenging you, because you've done so much work to get into a place where you don't feel anxious, you don't feel fearful, you're just ready to move forward. You don't want to be held back. You don't want to sit in toxic energy. You don't want to be baited by people. You don't want to deal with, why I'm saying that is like, how sometimes you feel you get led into other people's traps, how they set traps for you. And you're going, when you're an honest and good and kind person and you're honestly looking out for other people's best interests, but they're setting little traps for you that are designed, they're selfish little traps that are designed to self-serve the other person. I feel like we've done enough of that crap, Divine Feminine, where we've been showing up with the best of intentions, with our hearts on our sleeve, but the other person who is acting, they're acting in their best self-interest as much as we're acting in their best self-interest, and it leads us into a bit of a trap where we end up feeling disrespected and taken advantage of, and like people are using us as doormats. I just don't think that we'll fall into those traps right now. If people bait us into that sort of a trap right now, it's kind of going, yeah, no, I see straight through what you're trying to do, and I'm not afraid to tell you that I think what you're doing is crap. Please don't treat me that way. I'm not going to fall for you. I see straight through your rubbish, and as much as I care, as much as I want great things for you, please don't treat me like crap. Please don't disrespect me. I'm not disrespecting you. I've got your best interest well and truly at heart. I love you. I care for you. I've got all of these wonderful, wonderful energies that I want to bring forward. And please don't disrespect me, because I will swing my sword and I will cut you down. Now, here's the thing about Divine Feminine, and perhaps I'm directing this directly Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. Do you think you're the only person in this world, Divine Masculine, that Divine Feminine will show up this way for? I think this is a big illusion that happens, that somehow Divine Masculine thinks they're the only person that they're going to bring this energy out in a Divine Feminine for. I want to tell you, Divine Feminine loves like this, whether you're there or whether you're not. She's looking for a match. She's looking for the reciprocation. She definitely feels the connection. But if you think for a second she can't love to her full heart's capacity, do you think that you're the one that brings this out in her? You're not. She owns this. She possesses this. She can love with this fierceness anyone who comes her way. What she's got when she's connected to Divine Masculine is she has a template that balances her. She has a template that helps her grow. She has a template that helps her ascend. That's not like, if you think that she can't love fiercely in another connection, you are damn wrong. She loves this way no matter who comes across her path. Her ability for compassion, her ability for mercy, her ability to care, her ability to have her heart wide open and love fiercely is not exclusive to you. Sorry about that. The camera just shifted out of nowhere, the joys of technology. Anyway, what I was saying is that Divine Feminine was born knowing how to love this big. She's loved this big before, she'll love this big again. The difference with you, Divine Masculine, is that she's actually feels like there's something that shifts inside of her that stirs her soul space, right? Her ability to receive has been woken up. Her ability to match, her ability to go, oh my gosh, the level with which I'm able to give, I feel like it's going to be reciprocated in the energy that I've met with my Divine Masculine. And so the energies of being pushed back and forth in a divine love connection, you have to understand, Divine Feminine, you will love this big, this hard, this fierce. You will love always in this case. You might not always feel what it feels like to be in the energy of a soulmate, but you know how to love big regardless of your twin flame. I hope I'm making this point really, really clear, because it's not as a result of your divine masculine that you love big, right? Yes, they trigger you. Yes, there's a definite feeling that you have about them. Yes, but when I'm talking about the way you love Divine Feminine, this is love for your family. This is love for your pets. This is love for your career. This is love for your environment. This ability to give on the level that you do, that's your gift. It's not because you're with that person that you get to experience that level of love. Do they trigger light codes within you? Yes. Do they trigger ascension? Yes. Do they improve your soul condition? Yes, 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 yes. Saying yes to all of those things. But what I want to make clear is that your ability to give unconditional love is not conditional on anyone or anything. You will do this regardless. You will love big aside from your twin flame. I hope I'm making this point like ramming at home, because we do want to have these energies be reciprocal, and we do want to have the energy move to and fro. And your ability to feel it and give it out is not dependent on the divine masculine themselves, right? You have that gift, you have that ability aside from them. And this is something I feel like I wanted to express really boldly. And maybe this Queen of Swords energy is really alive and well in me right now, because even though the connection you feel to a twin flame, it sits differently in the way that you process it. I just know that I've always had this ability to love big. I've never had it matched. I've never had it reciprocated. I've never had it grow, move, shift, adjust, challenged the way that the twin flame relationship has played its hand. But I've always had the capacity to love big, and beyond the twin flame relationship, I will have the capacity to love big. I hope I'm getting the point across without sounding like too much of a Fruit Loop, but Queen of Swords will love big regardless of this journey. And any friction that you want to put in her way, any challenges, she has within her the ability to overcome. She does. It's just what she's gifted with, and the journey has made her bigger and stronger and more capable than that. When I say bigger, I mean bigger in your capabilities, stronger in your capabilities, more aware of who and what you are. I've gone on a bit of a rant there, haven't I? Queen of Swords is not normally a shrinking violet, and I'm definitely feeling that energy. Okay, the push from the universe, lay your burdens down, right? Trying to make people understand the gift that you are, Divine Feminine. I'm bored with it. I'm bored with having to recover from people. I'm bored with having to have my worth validated. I'm bored with any of those energies that feel like I have to carry somebody else's weight of responsibilities on my shoulder. And it's a really big shift that's come through. And look, we were told it would be a big energy shift of 2022, but I'm really, really bored of other people's crap landing on my shoulders that they think they have to give to me and walk away from, or like feeling like they have to make me feel smaller, or say that the inherently I'm only something of worth if they deem it so. I'm saying crap to that. And this is not just like, don't think that I'm laying this at Ricky's feet, not exclusively, but definitely is in the mix. But this is across the board. It's across the board, just being able to stand in an energy that goes, um, you know, this, I'm validated. I'm validated in my journey just because I am. Not because I need, where was I going with that? I'm tired of having to recover from people. That's the baseline, right? I'm happy to be in service to people, but I'm tired and bored of having to recover from people. I'm walking in my truth, and I've been delivered into levels of abundance that might not necessarily sit well with other people because of the journey that I've been on. But my happiness has never been inherent on proving a point, or having an X amount of dollars in the bank, or driving the right car, or being seen with the right people. It's never been inherent on that, because in my soul space, I know what my journey is. I've been at peace with it for a long, long, long time. And I know that the things that happen on a soul ascension journey that is a twin flame journey is, it's different to what happens to other people in their soul ascension journeys. And this has been my truth for a long time. And I've actually come to terms with it and come to a place where I'm really, really happy. Whether something goes wrong, something goes right, something happens in between, my neutral space is actually pretty burden free on any given day. And even when I'm going through difficult times, I allow myself to feel sadness. This has come up a couple of times for Divine Feminine, but that doesn't override the fact that essentially I feel absolutely blessed with my station in life. I love what I do. I love helping people. I love being connected to the divine. I'm so grateful for all the lessons that I've been through in life. Essentially, I'm okay. And I can sit in that space and say, I'm okay. It's not dependent on somebody else validating my worth to know that I'm okay. And it's like, not everybody gets to feel that joy in life, and they can look at me and go, but your relationship is in tatters. And I'm going, yeah, but I'm okay. I know why this stuff happens, and I'm okay with it. Yeah, but your job doesn't pay as much as you think. So what? So what? I'm okay. I know what I'm in alignment with, and I'm okay with it. Whatever other people want to lay on my shoulders and give some rise to judgment to, I just feel like, I'm going to love big, and I'm going to go after the life that I want to live. I'm going to dream and sit in that energy. This could be just fully Sagittarius and Mercury talking right now, but I just want to live the big picture and like get really, really exhausted and bored of conversations that revolve around what happened on Home and Away last week. Strain soapy show, but like, if that's, no offense, if that's where you're at in life, that's where you're at in life, and power to you, boo. But like, where I'm going is I'm really tired of I'm gonna say it out loud. I'm bored. I'm bored of people living in gossip and processes that are designed to take other people down, when you really have no idea what a scenario is playing out. Not that I'm going to make this clear, not that I've actually got anybody in my corner making life difficult right now. This is just like reflections, fully broad reflections going, I'm so okay with me, and it's not dependent. I've loved big before Twin Flames. I loved big during Twin Flames. I'll love big afterwards. It's not dependent on the scenario that allows me to sit in this energy. And I think that's essentially what I want to get across in what I'm saying, is that there's, Knight of Swords in our challenge position is going, the communication. I cannot do gossip that is just mind numbing. Like, I want to have big conversations right now about the big ideals, and like, feel like the energy and the conversations around me lift me up. I can't wait to get into the conversations where we're talking about where humanity is headed and big spiritual ideals. And it's really, really, really hard sometimes to sit in conversations where the topic of conversation is what happened on the soap opera last week, and being up to your eyeballs in that conversation as if those fake characters on TV are real, and that's somebody's. It's not real, it's fake. And this is my challenge right now. I don't know, are you feeling it too, Divine Feminine? It's like feeling like you just want bigger picture energies, bigger picture ideals, and you know that your journey and your ability to live this big picture is not dependent on any other scenario. You'll love big, you'll think big, you'll move in this more, macro way, the macro universe versus the micro universe, where you just hair pick, like you get real, getting down to, you know, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going there, but essentially the energy that I'm feeling feels broad, and it feels, because the sun's there too, it feels illuminated and abundant, and something like, yes, the universe is going here. We've got the energy of sadness and regret. So the advice here is going, there's going to be a tinderbox lit under that energy. And the last reading that we had, the oracle card that came out for Divine Feminine was the sadness card. And it's great to experience those emotions, let them be visitors, but let's light a tinderbox underneath it. Let's amplify it. Let's get the sun on it. Let's move the energies so that we're getting ourselves out of the things that we would gossip about. Oh my God, can you believe such and such did such and such to me last week? Or you didn't. I don't know. I don't even know. I hope I'm getting to the bottom of where this is going. Is that, that the template of who we are is true, and it doesn't rest in energies that are designed to keep us playing small. And the universe wants to light this energy up. Whew. Okay, let's move on to Divine Masculine. I just feel this energy really intensely, and I get on, like, even there, like, communication and challenge. I'm struggling to find the right words to make sense of this energy, because we're swimming in it. We're up to our eyeballs in this energy of going, don't want to be held down, don't want to be pinned back. I am not going to settle for a situation that doesn't resonate. And if the situation's not going to move, evolve, activate, do something grander, then I'm happy to be sad for the minute it takes me to move on and light a fire under the next opportunity. I just don't want to be pinned down when I know who I am and what I'm about, and I'm fine with it. I'm excited by it. I'm going to lay the burdens down. Right, let's have a look. Divine Masculine, what have we got? Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, King of Cups, the Page of Swords. Oh, look at Divine Masculine and Feminine struggling to communicate. Page of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. What have we got under the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You wouldn't believe it. It's almost a repeat of a repeat of the reading I did a couple of days ago. Look at this. Again, we've got the Emperor charging forward and the Page of Pentacles. So here, the other in the previous reading, at this particular energy level, we had the Page of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Emperor. Now we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Emperor. Have we learnt a little something, Emperor? Have we learnt a little something? And we feel like we're at the starting blocks of compared to where we were in the previous read. And I think we even had that Ten of Pentacles in there. Gosh, what's going on with you, Divine Masculine? So this Emperor energy coming through with the Knight of Swords. So that's wanting to charge ahead, right? Wanting to charge ahead as a student, wanting to learn. Now that's a whole different energy. Even though the cards are very, very similar, we had him charging ahead with a Page of Cups, which is having small heart energy. Now, Page of Pentacles, again, it's, page energy for sure, but it's the energy of the student. So it looks very, very different to go, I'm a student and I want to charge ahead as an emperor. So in this sequence, like how I'm reading this energy is going, if you're starting this energy again, if you've rebirthed out of the falling over of the emperor that we saw in the last reading, and you've stood yourself up again on your feet, and you come back in the energy of the Fool and you're starting the journey again, now you're in the energy of the Page of Pentacles, and you go, I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to be more. I want to say more. I want to know more. I'm a student, and I want to charge ahead as a student who wants to regain the title of the Emperor. But this time, I want to be a better Emperor, because look at the next level of energy. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Moon, right? So we go, the previous Emperor had to fall over because the ego and the heart weren't right. They needed a major adjustment. And then we saw that there was a dark night of the soul that took place. And we had the energy of starting again connected to the Fool. So let's say our Emperor stands up and goes, I want to charge ahead as a student, become a better Emperor. Now we've got again, and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this Emperor has structure, has loyalty, has wisdom, has stability. This Emperor has everything that we wanted our previous Emperor to have, right? But our previous Emperor wasn't capable of possessing all these qualities. He had to break down before he was able to break through. So it looks like he's had his breakthrough, and he's rising up now in the Ten of Pentacles with the Lovers. Now, what's interesting about this scenario is the Lovers is also a choice card for sure. So there's going to be some big decisions to make, how to make the most of this Ten of Pentacles energy. But then we've got the Moon come in, which is really, really interesting. In the next few days, we've got the new moon, I think about the 23rd of the month, the new moon, which will be in Sagittarius this time, and the sun's moving into Sagittarius as well. We've got a bunch of energy in Sagittarius, which, you know, is why probably I'm talking the way that I am. Like this big picture, like don't want to play small, sitting in small energy. But under this energy of the new moon, this is, I don't want to play small either. If I'm going to be educating myself and moving forward as an Emperor who's got my act together, I want to be abundant in the ways of the Lovers, right? I want to be abundant in the ways of the Lovers. The new moon comes in on the 23rd. Now, under the energy of the moon is all of the things that are secret, right? The Lovers, and I talk about the major arcana. So it's the 22 cards that are the universal pushes, or the 22 stations, 22 keys that we move through life. And here we've got the energy of the Lovers, which if we go major arcana, arcana literally means mystery. So we've got the major mystery, and then we've got the moon, which is also connected to mystery energy. So here, I want to be abundant. I want to be a good Emperor. I want to learn the ways of the Emperor and be abundant in the knowledge and the choices of the Lovers, which includes temptation, learning, growing. You know, we're looking at the Adam and Eve story when we're looking at this card of having fallen out of Eden and understanding oneness and separateness. There's a whole lot to take out of the Lovers card, right? And our Emperor wants to learn and be abundant in this energy, and is going to allow the mysteries of the universe to guide them on their way. So the moon has a whole lot of intuition energy and a whole lot of things that we don't see, mechanics that play out under the cover of darkness that aren't necessarily seen. So big changes happening there for our Emperor. That's pretty amazing, actually, given the previous read. If you haven't seen it, I only posted it a couple of days ago. Have a look at how that energy played out just a couple of days ago. And we are talking about some of the biggest energy shifts of 2022, and the way these readings are coming out. I'm excited. You can hear in my voice. I'm pumped to see these levels of change. Okay, the push from the universe is the Queen of Wands. Oh, our delightful Queen of Wands. It's asking the divine masculine to go after what he wants, right? Just go after what you want, divine masculine. Put all of your energy into it. It is a fiery energy, right? The Queen of Wands has passion and creativity and desire as she goes after what she wants. And here, look, we've got the sunflower there even. You know, that feeling of, you know, the sunflower points its face towards the light and goes, I'm going to go after things that make me feel good. So divine masculine, go after things that make you feel good. Look at these two sitting side by side. Divine feminine, you're at the Ten of Cups in the way that you're showing up. Divine Masculine, you're at the Nine of Cups. And isn't this how we always talk about these two? Divine Feminine goes first. They get to a place of peace and self-acceptance and divine understanding first, and then we have the Divine Masculine sitting at the Nine of Cups going, I want all my wishes to come true as well, and I'm going to start showing up in the world as if it is a thing. Look what's happening in the soul space here. We've got the King of Cups, right? So the King of Cups is alive and well. And remember, the King is the action-oriented version of, you know, masculine is action energy. What are we taking action on? We're taking action on the cups. And in this cup, like our Ace of Cups, the King of Cups is holding our Ace of Cups, and it's a pure offer of love. Look, the King is, he goes, I'm showing up as the King in the soul space. I am going to be the Divine Masculine, and I am going to take action on it. This Two of Cups soulmate energy does want to be alive and well. Divine Feminine has the connection safe and sound in her soul space. Divine Masculine is going, I want to take action on the love that I'm feeling in my soul space. The universe is saying, go after what you want. The how you're showing up is going, you've got 9 cups of your wishes coming true. Time to get excited, Divine Masculine. But what is your challenge? To bloody communicate. Communication. Open your mouth and talk. Say what you've got to say. Speak and do it. Do it now under this energy where we're looking for this big picture. Venus in Sagittarius energy. That's our planet. But the energy around that, the energy should be straightforward. It should be blunt. It should be happy. It should be buoyant, right? So there's no need to fear communication. Move out of the depths. That was Scorpio that held us pinned back and in energies of dark nights of the soul and sadness and whatever deep energies that we've all traveled to. Now we want to move into the big picture, and you will not get there if you do not start to talk and communicate. Page of Wands is the advice from Spirit. Again, we have the I said over here we had this tinderbox energy, right? Divine Feminine, you are going to light a spark regardless. Divine Masculine, you're being advised to light that spark. Let's throw a match. Let's light twin flames up. It's like all of the kindling is there. How I'm feeling this energy, like it's ramped up. It's ramped up. I feel like I want to talk at 1,000,000 miles an hour and just, you know, dive into the big ideals. I want to, you know, I said get out of the depths. I do want to get out of the depths and dive straight back into the broad picture, the big picture, let's not do the things that hold us back. Let's keep thinking about what the future is all about and what we're actually here to do. Divine Masculine is more than likely to start to gather things towards him, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, whatever it is. You want to be feeling your best and doing your best under this current energy. Because for you to go after what you want, you need to feel like you've got your act together. So you're pulling resources in towards you so that you can then go be the divine spark that lights the tinderbox, that opens all of this energy up, which it's getting ready to. This energy is ready to crack right open. Let's have a look. Divine Masculine towards Divine Feminine. What is on this bridge at the moment? 6 quick cards. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Oh my gosh, this energy is just like it's right up in my throat. I can feel it. I just want to talk and talk and talk, but I won't. I will pull up at some point. Right. Ah, look, the Lovers. Then we've got, again, communication. Here we go. They want to talk. And we've got the Two of Pentacles in the soul space. They just want to spin these cards, don't they? Again, the Page of Swords in the challenge position. They really don't know how to do this. They just don't know what to say. 3 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, they just want to walk away from trouble. Oh look, I wasn't going to take these. I wasn't even going to look. But look what's here. I want to walk away from all of the bad stuff. I don't want to be sitting in sadness anymore. I want to transform the situation because guess what? You're my Empress. You're my Empress. I want my ships to come in. Oh gosh. I want a fresh new start in love. and I want to charge forward and talk to you. Oh my God, I shouldn't have taken those sticks, should I? The push from the universe. You know, this is what we're doing in the higher consciousness space. We're going, what is the universe telling both the divine masculine and divine feminine? And he's sending it on down the line to the divine feminine. You are my lover. You're my lover. You are the one. And I'm saying that in, you know, we just talked about what the energy of the lovers is, but look how this card represents it, right? Look how this card represents it. He holds her up in those strong arms and he says, you are my lover. This is a beautiful energy. And look at all that divine energy pouring down on the pair of them. The universe goes divine masculine. This is what you think about her. This is what I'm feeding you that you think about her. How you're showing up in the real world. You want to start to connect, right? You want to start to communicate. You're going to start to, this is fast-paced communication or fast-paced action. So I actually get the feeling you're going to start to move on this energy. What's in your soul space? The Two of Pentacles is an energy of juggling. So it's like, do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? So the soul goes, yes, go after it. I really want you to do this. Oh, I'm not sure what she's going to say, what she's going to do. So then you've got this polarity, right? You've got it as a challenge and an action. You've gone, do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? This is communication, communication, communication. And right now you're in the juggle because you don't know what to say. That's what I'm picking up. They just don't know what to say. But if you do nothing, divine masculine, what are you sending down? Oh, this is the advice. So, and how I'm getting the advice is you're breaking your own heart if you do nothing. You're just breaking your own heart if you do nothing. But if you act on all of the hurt energies, you act and you let your divine feminine know what the push on the universe is from you. And you take action to move towards what it is that you want. You get over the fear that you have of saying your truth. You express that you've been hurt and you've been sad and you've been through the ringer with this connection, because the likely scenario is that you will get a fresh new start on this connection, right? This is the information that the divine masculine is sending over to divine feminine. So let's phrase it that way. I'm scared to talk to you. I'm scared to take action. I'm scared there's too much hurt between us. Sometimes I think I'm going to talk to you about it and then I pull my energy back. I know the universe tells me that you are the one I'm supposed to be with. And I know that if I can get my act together and pull all this into a space where we can make a fresh new start. This is the energy of a fresh new start. So this is the energy, what divine masculine is sending down the wire to divine feminine is, I know the likely outcome of taking action right now is we will get a fresh new start, but I don't know what to say. I do not know what the hell to say to you. So I'm going to sit here and juggle the information for a bit. Oh, this is a reading, isn't it? What have we got in our Divine Love Oracle? Let's have a look. Let's have a look what's in here and see what we've got going on. Divine Feminine, what have we got for you? What have we got for you? Let's have a look. We've got Waking Up, Divine Masculine. What have we got? Body and Soul. And the likely outcome is Divine Knowledge. So, waking up, Divine Feminine, it hasn't been fun, has it? And you know what's interesting about this coming through right now is because I know, like, Divine Feminine, we've been through it, right? Over and over and over and over again. And there's no way we'd go back to sleep if you paid us, right? We don't want to go back to where we were before we had this knowledge. But the knowledge I'm waking up to, right, if I'm being red hot honest in what I'm sitting to right now, is that I've always loved big. Always. In every connection that I've ever been in, I have loved truly and I've loved honestly. You know why? Because since I was a little girl, I knew that I was destined for a big love. So that every time I found myself in that scenario, I opened my heart so wide, so big, so open, so ready to go. This is the connection that I've been waiting for. So it's like, what I'm waking up to is that this energy doesn't hinge on the fact that there's a twin flame connection that has activated the soul ascension journey. That seed, those light seeds have always been awake within me. Have I ever found the match that I was looking for? No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I had never ever found the match to the frequency. Now, when the twin flame template came along and I started having the matching of the light codes and going, oh, this makes sense to me. Why does this person make sense to me on the level that they do? Because I'd always loved big, and now these light codes were coming back at me. The mirror was reflecting at me, and that's why that recognition occurred. But that energy was always mine, and it will be. You know, like if it will be beyond any connection, I will always show up with that capacity to love this big because it's mine, it's my energy. And I'm awake to that, and I'm never going to put it back to bed. I'm never going to play small for anyone ever again, in as far as my service to the divine and to this mission and to this purpose. Love is our gift, and we get to give that to humanity. And I'm awake to that energy now, and that has been probably one of the biggest learnings that I've had in this separation that I've just gone that we're in with me and Ricky. Is like, I loved big before you, I will love big after you, I will always love big. That's my gift. The fact that you mirror and you teach me and you learn and you light up centers of me that you know, there's activations that occur because he exists. That's good and well, but I am twin flame. I am that twin flame. I am complete and I am whole, and I have loved big before. I will love big after. It does not hinge on the fact that you exist in this world for me to embody that energy. And that's a waking up that is mine, that I will hold on to, that I never have to go back to sleep on. Is the mirror important of the twin flame? Absolutely, and all that stuff. I'm not denying the importance of the existence of the other, but it's understanding the oneness of that energy is always mine. It always has been. It always will be. It does not hinge on the coming together for that to be my gift. I hope that makes sense. Body and soul. See, doesn't this bring in the you know, the other side of the coin? Body and soul, they do exist together. Like, and that's what I'm just saying is like that soul template exists in maybe this is an awakening divine masculine is coming into, is that they have that capacity to love big inside and outside of the connection. So, you know, this soul energy is our gift, and it does extend far and wide and reaching, and we are not incumbent upon these bodies to be able to live the fullness of the twin flame journey. We have to understand the oneness and the separateness, and that's a whole nother lesson to embrace. But what we're looking at here and the awakenings that I feel I'm having, and look at this divine knowledge, is going, you know, I'm going to harp back to it again, is understanding oneness and separateness, and that the occasions where we have to be in separation, all of it is designed to service. It's all of it, every last feeling, thought, emotion, process, challenge, the whole box and dice. And here we're meant to embody body and soul. We're meant to understand what the correlation is between the two, what the reasons that we have to exist in avatars at all. We have to understand all of these processes, right? Divine knowledge is the whole bloody reason any of this is occurring. So if you are still living in a rom-com thinking that it's, you know, Jennifer Lopez and Matthew McConaughey coming back together in a beautiful, fluffy, lovey scene at the end of the movie, and they've done nothing to actually grow, ascend, move, have any kind of mission that looks like it has divine knowledge attached to it, then you've missed the boat on the twin flame journey. This waking up process, understanding oneness and separateness, is where it's at. Righto. I've been on a rant today. I'm going to pull myself up and hold this reading. Hope everybody's doing well, and I'm sending so much love out to one and all, and thank you for being the lovely, lovely community that we are in supporting each other through this journey. In faith, hope and love, I'm going to say it's bye from me for now.